GM Voyagers! On today's episode, we will be providing an update with all that we know as a late May to all things Legends of the Mara, a 2D gaming experience by Yuga Labs that will tie into the Other Side metaverse. Legends of the Mara is a game that emphasizes strategic decision making for collectors. It offers various playstyles, each with its own advantages. The choices made by players as Voyagers will not only shape their own journeys, but also influence the experiences of other players in the game's ecosystem. Let's start from the beginning. Legends of the Mara will be utilizing several Yuga NFT collections, which include Other Deed Expanded, Other Side Vessels, and the Other Side Coda NFT collections. The Other Deed Expanded NFT has multiple uses, serving as the game board for Legends of the Mara. To play the game, players will need at least one Other Deed Expanded NFT and one of the playable characters, Coda, Cotomars, Mara, or a vessel. There are 3 types of vessels in the game: hunters, farmers, and enchanters. Each vessel can evolve into the corresponding type of Mara if nested properly. Only one vessel can be nested on Other Deed Expanded at a time, so players must choose carefully to select their initial vessels to nest into a Mara. A nested vessel eventually evolves into a Mara, which can be assigned to an Other Deed while the next vessel nests. Players have the opportunity to combine their Mara with a seasonal catalyst and sediment fragments to evolve it into a Cotomars. Cotomars are more capable in combat, but not as powerful as the ancient Coda. Cotomars will also play a crucial role in the collector metagame, where their appearance, trait rarity, and game function are all influenced by the Voyager's choices and the community's utilization of the ingredients used to create them. Coda holders have a distinct advantage as they skip the nesting process and are always going to be more powerful than Cotomars. The environment tier of your Other Deed Expanded plays a significant role in the game. It determines the number of workers, which are the Coda, Cotomars, Farmer Mara, or Hunter Maras that can be assigned to an Other Deed. For example, an Other Deed Expanded with an environment tier of 4 has a worker capacity of 4, allowing a combination of Coda, Cotomars, Hunter Mara, and Farmer Maras to exist. The Sediment tier is also important as it dictates the quantity of fragments that will be harvested, with tier 3 being the highest. Voyagers can also deploy their Coda, Hunter Mara, and Cotomars to defend the Other Side from the Shattered, mysterious titans that pose a threat to the Other Side itself. Players will have the choice between hunting the Shattered for treasure or farming sediment fragments, or a combination of both. Farming sediment will provide fragments that can be used in recipes for creating Cotomars. As the results of recipes has been lost, experimenting with different combinations of seasonal catalysts and sediment fragments will be necessary to achieve the rarest and best results. Now, there is a capped global supply of sediment fragments that Voyagers can gather. However, when sediment fragments are combined with Mara, they are returned to the global supply, effectively replenishing the amount available to farmers. This will create a complex economy, with savvy players strategizing to maximize their fragment yield in the constantly changing ecosystem. We do not know yet how we obtain catalysts, but we do know that the supply of seasonal catalysts will be limited, and each catalyst has a different effect on each type of Mara. Players will need to be cautious before evolving a Mara, as the effects are irreversible. Battling the Shattered is another option for players. Defeating a Shattered Titan will reward players with treasures. How effectively one defeats a Shattered will determine the rarity and exclusivity of the treasure obtained. Other Deed environment tiers will also influence the possible rewards obtained from battling Titans. Different tiers of Other Deeds will compete for specified pools of treasure respective of their environment tier. There will be 5 different leaderboard tiers for each of the environment tiers from 1 to 5. For example, players battling the Shattered on Tier 2 environments will only compete against other players also battling on Tier 2 Other Deeds. The game features a global leaderboard that tracks the damage dealt by each Voyager's team and the time taken to defeat a Shattered. The top contenders in each environment tier will receive limited and seasonal treasures. This leaderboard adds a competitive element to the game and encourages players to fine-tune their strategies in the constantly evolving meta. In future seasons, artifacts and resources will be introduced, which will provide a greater depth and also unveil the meaning behind each Other Deed trait. Players need to adapt their strategies and choose their Other Deeds wisely as they compete against other players. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. We wish you the best of luck. Godspeed, Voyager, and we will see you on the other side.